Yeah, just let me be. Just trying to extract. Doing a quest. Good morning, Justine. I'm running a little behind. I'll be right there.
TCBP, MBLY, BZFD, MBLY, MBLY, BZFD, BZFD, BZMLGO, BZFD, 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 BZFD. SYRS, BZFD,
VLO earnings.
SYRS,
Good morning, Looney. Spy, straight up.
TTR,
And good morning.
MDVL,
EML, Eastern
morning, good luck.
Company, announcing a new CFO, Echo Michael Lima.
NMRDR, CHWY,
It's having a few
NMRD,
computer problems this morning.
NMRD,
Look at Meta.
NMRD,
Move.
NMRD, FNA, VFF,
A lot of volume on it.
A lot of bigger companies kind of going straight up.
MLGO,
I almost took coin right out of the bell, but I didn't do it. I just couldn't.
And an A firm kind of going
STLD
straight up.
earnings.
Watching CVNA as well. Volume's not great, but shaping.
A little bit.
HD and META, Canada's privacy regulator said investigation found Home Depot failed to obtain customer consent for sharing personal data with Meta. That's Hotel Delta and Michael Echo Tango Alpha.
SYRS.
I keep falling asleep with my son at night and then waking up at like 11 o'clock and I can't go right back to sleep. And so I come down to my computer and then before you know it, it's 2 o'clock. And finally get back to sleep around like 3 o'clock. And then before you know it, I'm waking up at 6:30 with my son again to get him ready for school, etc.
MLGO. LC.
New earnings.
LC, GOVX, LC.
Where is the volume?
BZFD.
Not where we want it.
APLD up. APLD up. Super thin. Lee up.
BZFD, NMRD, NMRD, NMRD. BZFD, 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 BZFD.
CVNA just died.
Oh wow. Yeah.
BZFD rotation play. APLD.
BZFD.
LOL at CVNA.
PBR Petrobras said received cash payment of $1.635 billion related to sale of its interest in Albacora Leste production field. In addition to $292.7 million paid to Petrobras from the sale contract was signed. Also expected to receive up to $250 million in contingent payments. That's PBR. Petrobras.
BZFD, MLGO, BZFD, EHTH, MLGO. Tour, NMRD.
Watching NMRD.
NMRD up 139K.
Watching EHTH, but needs more.
SNX LC
Coming up at 10, new home sales for December, 617,000 minus 4.7% expected on new home
XM cut
sales.
and reverse to SS.
Tour BZFD 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 LC
APLD dollar.
BZFD 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 BZMLGO MLGO BZFD MLGO BZFD LC SNX
CRM Salesforce seeing big call activity in the February 170 calls now on Charlie Romeo Michael. Salesforce
NMRD
shares
dollar.
are off the highs at 159.53, up about 2%. CRM.
Not the kind of day I was looking for.
Definitely not. We're just not getting those pushes lately.
BZFT, BZFT, BZFT.
I gurued the shit out of the SPY price at close yesterday, didn't I?
XLO25K, pass.
Bitch was like right on 400.
Yeah.
Indeed LOL.
Hey, good morning, Tora.
Reuters reporting Baltic states more than doubled, bought twice as much Russian liquefied petroleum gas last year. That from traders reported by Reuters. KSCP, 5 new contracts for Nightscope.
Kuhn worth watching. Never mind, HTB.
KSCP,
NTB here Rikuin.
Nightscope announcing 5 new contracts. Kilo Sandy Charlie Papa.
COSM up.
They just found out the New Jersey governor spent $521,000 of COVID relief money on 8 SUVs.
Wow. Well, yeah, to carry all the bodies.
Yeah.
For what? For the government?
Yeah, for the governor, to transport him around and his entourage.
How do you even spend that much on 8 SUVs? They shouldn't cost that much.
Well, who knows what you're putting in them?
Well, yeah, that's true. If you're putting all the fancy stuff in it. The
Open
lights
up.
and comms and all that
Big
crap.
cup.
Making it bulletproof.
Yeah.
Did it say what kind they bought? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably actually kind of cheap now that I think about it. Think of what it's for.
They were Chevy Suburbans, so it's not even an SUV. That's like a giant truck.
Yeah.
I don't consider a Suburban an SUV.
No, that's borderline truck without the bed.
Yeah.
It's like an inside trunk, inside bed, basically.
Yeah.
I actually looked at those when I got my Acadia. They were almost, it was too big.
It's, a lot of garages can't even fit that vehicle.
Oh, mine, yeah, mine with the stuff we have in it wouldn't be able to. It barely fits my Acadia when I put it in there.
So it starts at 57,000.
Yeah, so I guess maybe minor upgrades to it. Or, because I mean, what's 500 divided by 8? That's, what, 8?
LUV, Southwest
Yeah,
Airlines
yeah, it's
CEO
eight.
Well, let's be
Bob
60.
Jordan
So
on
60's like 480
CNBC, maybe uniform
for 8 of
Victor.
them if they got the base model. But
That's
you
what
know,
I'm
they get-
saying. They could spend 80 grand per
Yeah, easy. Yeah,
to hit that 500 grand. That's just silly. I know we're supposed to be helping people with this money, but you know, let's just get new new trucks for the.
I want to travel in style.
CUEN Quintus halted on a
Make
circuit
sure you get the
breaker.
fancy
Charlie
lights
Uniform
too.
Echo
I
November.
want everyone to know it's me.
Quintus spiking to $1.08, up 49%. Charlie Uniform Echo November. Quintus.
Jersey's received $6.2 billion in COVID money, and only 3.2 of it has been
Or like
allocated.
a Hummer. Yeah, it is. Watching W. Jag, do you have shares on QN? I know it's a penny stock, but it's halted pretty much straight up. CUEN.
APLDLNT.
W's like straight down.
Imbalance is still 109, so I don't know what your imbalance says, but
No, we don't have shares anyway, so it don't matter.
Carrot.
TDS.
if I hit over 404 and decided I don't like that, let me drop $2.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to pull back to at least around 400. I was thinking the high from yesterday is where it'll try to bounce, which was what, 470 cents?
Yeah.
But that's a long drop. I wasn't expecting that move in pre-market either.
Yeah. But CVNA, it's still dropping.
That thing got spanked.
Yeah. Did you see that the judge ordered the attack on Paul Pelosi, the video, to be released?
Oh, really? No, I didn't.
They haven't shown it yet.
View count's gonna be high on that.
I saw there was a bill that some
NMRDLNT.
dude, I think in the Senate it said, put out. Is called like the Pelosi Act.
Yeah.
Where they're trying to push forward the fact that that Congress shouldn't be able to trade stocks.
Well,
I just
did you
thought that
see
was funny.
Did you see that the DOJ is now investigating
Would love the
Google for
all-day
something?
fade there because of the daily.
For
And
what?
They're investigating them for something. I forget what it is. But a week before, Pelosi sold 3 million shares of Google.
How do you even own 3 million shares of Google?
Oh,
Yeah, they're trying to say that when her husband sold all those Nvidia shares, or AMD or whoever it was, or whichever chip he had, they were trying to say that, oh, well, he took a loss on it. And it was like, yeah, well, look at the freaking daily. He would have took 5x the loss had he not sold his shares.
yeah.
It's like you
NBC
obviously knew what
News
was about to happen.
reporter
That's
reporting,
the whole point. It
President
doesn't
Biden
matter that you didn't
considering
make
Europe
money.
Trip around the Ukraine invasion's
You
one-year
essentially did
anniversary
make money
next
by
month,
not losing
according
money.
to
Yeah.
NBC.
Because you knew it was going to get a whole hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Pelosi Act.
Yeah,
Oklahoma's
I
trying-
remember reading it.
Oklahoma's going to pass the bill on drag performers. If they perform in front of a minor, it's $20,000 fine and up to 2 years in jail.
I forget what I was just filling out, but it was a background check for the TSA. pre-check, and they now have on there like for gender, like it's male, female, and then I don't even know what it didn't have. I guess unisex is what they consider it. I don't even know what it's called, but it didn't have the name next to it. It just had like the little icons, and I was just like,
Whatever happened to this other?
EDBL up.
I guess that was discriminating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that 0.0001%.
CUEN, Quintus, resuming trade. Charlie Uniform Echo,
1%.
November.
QM would have been nice, huh? Straight died out of the hall.
Shares off the highs now, 99 cents, up 36%. No news on that.
See, that's what they're supposed to do out of the hall when I'm in it. Open down and spike down.
Oh, queuing. Get it open. Yep.
And now Quintus hitting new highs.
When's Devin gonna come here? What are you watching, guys?
Yeah, guys. Oh, it won't be until he made really good money on one of them.
Halt.
He'll just type in the chat that he's having a hard time finding something if he doesn't actually make money. $3 million worth of Google, not 3 million shares. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Still.
Well, yeah, but think of what 3 million shares is.
Coming up, new home sales for
Sure.
December.
And I'm pretty sure that was probably pre-split.
That's coming up in
So
less
they were
than
like
5
$1,000
minutes.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did like a 10-to-1, I think.
BZFD.
CDTX up, I guess. SSR, plenty.
I just don't understand how Pelosi still has a job, like with all the stuff that she's blatantly done.
Because they keep
U.S.
pushing forward
Justice
her.
Department announcement on international ransomware action to be related to Hive
That's why,
ransomware
like, stuff
website.
like that, like, you know, like her, you got the Ilhan Omar, the weird, the ones that are way off the fucking reservation. Them winning constantly, even with all the shit they do, makes me really think shit's rigged.
Not even that it's rigged. It's just like, it's just so controlled, I would say. Like, it's just like, I don't understand it, because it's like, are the masses really just that
NMRD,
dumb?
Nomura Medical, received first purchase order from U.S.
I
health
think there's a good
provider
chunk of it
Health Fleet.
that
That's
have
November
no
Micro
fucking
Romeo
idea
Delta.
of anything.
BTCY.
Hey, look at where the SPY just bounced.
Yeah. Yep. Damn.
Shares of Nomura Medical hit a high of $3.43, now pulling back
BTCY plenty.
I'll be right back. I gotta
$2.80.
go out
NMRD.
Yep, be here.
Good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
EDBL, Edible Garden,
MLGZF,
resuming trade after halted on a circuit breaker. Low volume on that one.
BTCY, BZMLGO.
Echo Delta Bravo Lima. Coming up, new home sales, 617,000, expected minus 4.7%.
MLGO, 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 BZFD, 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 BZFD.
$616,000.
616,000 what?
The
fuck?
consensus was 617,000
I was like, what is he talking about?
for new home sales.
Criteo, BZFD.
BHC up.
Where did that even come from? It was around 10:40. The SPY
Carrot through
made its
9 will get
turnaround
interested.
yesterday.
BZFD. BZFD. Blue. Criteo.
Oh, Froggo did it. Oh, they did a 30-1? Yeesh.
Agree.
Is that what this was?
One more
What's
push.
up with all the random volume or like price spots in pre-market? Oh, their price was, so it went to $3, and then geez, it went all the way up to there. Oh no, $3 30-1 would be $9 right? Or by 30, I mean.
AXTA earnings.
Yeah, I don't really know how. I don't know. I'd have to. You guess you'd have to find the news on it.
MLGO, MLGO, BZFD, BZFD, MLGO, MLGO, BZFD. 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 BZFD.
I wouldn't doubt if it's a microfloat though, because I mean, look at what it's done, and it has literally 155,000 total volume on the day. It's obviously crap.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit.
Well, assuming you haven't traded anything yet today, Thomas.
If I could nap in my office
AKA
chair, I'd have done
89K.
it. Been asleep 15 minutes ago. So, negative. I have not taken anything.
Yeah, probably gonna end up taking a nap today. Self.
XM dollar on way, will be very patient there.
Anybody get anything in here?
Negative.
Eddie, talk
AKAN
about
if
a
you
day
want
I
to burn
called
some comms
wrong.
at
I mean,
D.
I'm not taking these
LOL.
freaking downs right off the bell, but thought we'd get like a turnaround, but the market's just
Carrot,
getting
seriously.
whacked.
SNOA.
I'm gonna be saving a bunch of these charts though. Hmm.
AXTA YOLO.
MLGO. MLGO.
That's a thick candle.
MLGO.
Take a look at the daily on BLEU. Blue. It's a very odd looking daily.
That it is.
Watching this EHTH, it can actually do something. Like maybe go to 770 plus.
This has been a nightmare. EHTH, man, I hate that stock. It just was so choppy yesterday. What would you want, like over 8?
Carrot dollar on way.
753 high from yesterday.
Yeah, I'd want to see it go through the high from yesterday and extend a bit. I mean, 775 area is probably where I'd be interested if it could go there now, but
Yeah. High hopes looking.
yeah, I mean, if it kind of grinds up to 750, yeah, then I'd want to see it closer up to 8.
Gotcha. I was thinking today, man, I just wish the SPY would get to normalcy.
I mean, it's trending up off that last bounce. I mean, it made a much higher low up there at
It's still in
370
a
area.
downtrend on the daily, though. I mean, if you look at it on like a 4-hour, it's just kind of in this consolidation area, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
For
but
months.
it's working its way back up to 410 to break that pivot. And if it does, then maybe we break trend.
Yeah. It needs to get through like 407 to break trend to the upside, but right now it's just kind of
Carrot trail.
wedge.
Really? It kind of looks like it is breaking trend. Let me scroll out here.
I mean, I've had these lines drawn for a while, but
CNXA.
they still look like they're on, right?
I don't know. If you try redrawing them, like if you go from the top back in December, it looks like, and then you hit the
If you
peaks of
cut
each of
out that
those.
one day that you had that big peak, then yeah. But
Which big peak? The one recently?
CNXA NTB. Dang.
wasn't that? What day? No, I guess it's kind of recently.
Talking
12,
about like
13.
December. Yeah.
December
I'm not
13th.
even. I'm not even going off of that. I'm going off the 4 priors.
If I cut that one off, then yeah, it looks like it's breaking out. If you leave that one on, then it could retest that area.
Well, see, to me, I think the reason we got that huge down move was because we faked out through the actual trend line using those other peaks.
That
Right?
day.
Yeah, because we
On
tried
that
to go through
13th.
it, and then from
Yeah.
there we had like 4 straight days where we just
Yeah.
got down.
That was my original lines, was under there, that, and now we're kind of like just breaking out of it nowish,
Yeah.
but we'll see. I mean, the last few days, literally, like yesterday. No, pre-market. I mean, it kind of broke out the day before, it didn't hold. Broke out again
DRMA
if
up.
you take that away. Which could be, man. I don't know. That'd be cool.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to see us start heading back up. Maybe people will get interested again.
I don't think we'll be over our all-time high. I don't think this year, to be honest. But
Oh, I don't care about that. It'd just be nice to.
yeah, I would like to see a
break out of
trend,
it.
you know, and get out of
Yeah.
this bullshit and do something.
I mean, we spent the whole year in the downtrend, and
Dude, we have spent a year.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it typical? Isn't that like typically how long it is? I mean, it's pretty rare that they happen longer than that.
We've gone longer than, I mean, we've spent over a year, to be honest. We've been in a downtrend, and I guess since the
Top of
January of 22.
2022.
Yeah, so that's about a year.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
scroll
year
back
and a
and
month
look at
right
any
now.
of the big dips, like, I mean, look at COVID. I mean, that lasted, that didn't even last a
Yeah.
couple months.
That didn't even last a year, dude.
But like, if you just keep scrolling back, I mean, it's very rare you see any kind of a like downward trend for more than a year.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
even back in like 2011, it looks like that was
Yeah,
less than
COVID
a year.
doesn't count because that didn't.
So like even 2008, the housing crash.
Dude,
I mean,
2018 went from, what's this date? 9/20/18. Where did it break out of this? Probably here.
I mean, even go back to 2008.
1/8/19.
That one kind of started going down, then went a little up, and then the housing crash happened, and then it took about a year of that, and then it just started uptrending again. It didn't get back to all-time highs though for, let's see,
A while, probably.
let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 5 years.
I guess if we broke out above 410-ish and held, that would be a good sign. Then we
The real
actually made a
question
new high.
is the SPY like inflation? Like, will that ever split per se? Like, will they ever adjust that? Because I know they've adjusted
Will the
things like
SPY split?
not split, but like be adjusted, I guess. I don't really know how else to say it. Like if you have
adjusted.
If you have
It
like
is
100
adjusted
shares, adjusted from what?
You talking about money pricing in inflation with investments?
No. I'm talking like
You
if the
talking about,
price
like,
gets up to
split
like
bullshit?
$1,000,
Oh, I know. What
like will they bring it back down to like $100 and like give everybody 10 to 1 on their shares?
you know.
Because they've done it for like the volatility stocks, like the VIX and stuff like that. I've seen them do it for that. Like, because there was at a point where those would go to zero because like the SPY was going straight up. One of the reverse volatility indicators for the SPY, it would go to zero. So they had to adjust it to go back up to like, I don't know what, like $50 or whatever. I don't know. I'm just curious, like thinking way in the future. Because theoretically, if the market does always just go up over time, like it's gonna eventually you know, probably get up to those kind of numbers. It'd be pretty shitty to be the first like generation where that just doesn't happen.
AKA N29K pass.
Everyone just goes fucking broke. Like, I wonder where the SPY would have to get to for like a actual financial crisis to happen. Kind of like the
EDBL YOLO candidate.
like back when the Great Depression happened.
EDBL might be a micro float. ABYA plenty.
Ralgo, did you ever find any more information on Edible? Yeah, I mean the weekly, daily, it's all the same shit. If you scroll out, it all looks the same. Hey, I'm not asking you to dig. You don't have to. I was just curious if you found anything up front. I'm probably not going to stick around today.
Up.
Watching EH.
103K.
BZFD. MLGO, 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 BFF, MLGO.
Well, I'd say the SPY bounced off that previous day high pretty well.
EDBL. EDBL.
There goes that EDBL. Cray.
EDBL Donna Bills Yo.
Glob.
EDBL.
VFF.
PSA, am long there re EDBL.
OCUP, 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 OCUP.
I'm short LOL.
OCUP.
Fingers crossed for both of us. Round 1.
OCUP.
Fight.
VFF.
All yours Diego, out all for now EDBL. LOL. Gracias. Round 1 KO. Diego.
VFF. VFF BZFD 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 WBFD EDBL MLGO
Meds up.
EDBL EDBL
Carrot starter. .65 plus PLS. 125 KTB. Trashco.
Meds MLGO
Order cancelled.
At 13 plus orders out.
WB
Missed by penny LOL. Tried hitting TH ask at 12.80, no fill. $13 plus would be nice if now.
MLGO
13.50 it seemed the best entry at
MLGO 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 At
13.85 area best if looking at daily. Correct.
EDBL EDBL MLGO,
Meds dollar. Noise.
WB. MLGO.
IQ interesting.
OCUP.
Carrot plenty. Go go go.
MLGO. WB.
Fuck me, man. This sucks.
IQ.
Oxy's moving. Kinda sorta.
MLGO. 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 EDBL. MLGO. EDBL. 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 EDBL.
Dude, the SPY just freaking not being able to hold up isn't helping us. Keeps trying and keeps getting denied.
EDBL might have another leg in it higher. Round 2. Fight.
Helicopter. That daily on MLGO.
VFF. MLGO. SCLX.
IQ couldn't T mine 6.50-ish, nibbles so far, so slow.
VFF.
Asterisk wouldn't.
SCLX.
Mm-hmm.
SCLX. 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 SCLX.
Dang. SCLX. Pretty crazy move. Halt. No volume.
Hey Tim Stream, sub to Garage Day Trader, he's way better.
Crazy move. Halt no volume and no
He
shares.
probably ain't wrong.
LOL.
Look at that daily. That looks like something I would immediately avoid.
Meds out all.
CNN.
Some quick sausage and eggs. Actually, you know, I'm gonna throw a little cheese on top. It's not goat cheese. It's actually just mozzarella. I don't think it's lean. Just pretty sure it's just regular. I think it's Bob Evans. Nope, the old Jimmy Dean. And definitely the whole egg, not just egg whites. And some cheese. Some mozzarella cheese. Not a lot. I am back on track. I just need to start eating and sleeping better. Or not eating, lifting again and sleeping better. I've been doing well eating. Goal is to get back under 200. Well, to get to 200 by the end of March. I should be able to do it before then, but I'm trying to just set realistic goals. Damn, spy. Or up. I have them. I just don't use them as much as I should. And I'm not going to sit here and lift on stream. I did that before. It was kind of silly. What I need to do is, like, when I end the stream, just get the workout in real quick as I transition from not streaming to doing, like, all my other stuff.
Market can't catch a break, bro.
I wish I could have started where you were, GDT. Starting from 250, man, it's
literally
like all in your head
catch a break here
to get the weight off first. That's kind of where I'm still at. I'm a little pissed at myself because I lost almost 40 pounds. I went from, it was like 248 down to like 212. And I was so close to getting into the 2-0, which was my goal at the time. And then Thanksgiving happened. I just struggled. And then I fell off the wagon hard lately just because I have a lot of personal shit going on, which
just bouncing off.
If
the
you're all here
close
tomorrow, I'll
Yeah,
dive a little more into it.
Do something.
As I said I would on Friday. But yeah, I ended up getting back up to like 219. So, I mean, it was only 7 pounds, but still. In a way, I'm proud of myself that falling off the wagon, I only gained 7 pounds. Because in the past, I would fall off and came back way more than that.
And through the close.
But I was still
mind.
being a little subconscious. Still trying to eat better when I could.
AKAN. AKAN.
Oh, 100% muscle is the key. Your muscle burns more calories, blah, 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 blah. Just a lazy fuck.
Kala and TB.
It's really awesome.
Carrot.
Man. Here, I'm 184. Jelly.
BFF.
All comes down to that willpower.
AKAN. AKAN.
I'll get there. I know I will. It's just a matter of finding that little bit of willpower that I need. My goal is to end around where you're at now. I want to get down and then just try to maintain and lean bulk, essentially. Not even lean bulk, but just try to lift, but attempt to gain muscle, but not gain too much weight back. You know, this bowl was freaking delicious. It was like 4 or 5 ounces of sausage, 3 eggs, a little bit of cheese. And the only thing that could make this better, which it's hard to make this better as it is, well, maybe a little salsa, but I was thinking caramelized onions. You pay for it? Because that's part of my conversation tomorrow. I can't really afford shit right now. 12 a month. I mean, shit, I was talking to the wife last night. I was like, maybe I'll cut
IQ
off my
taking the
Spotify
lunch.
for now
Wish it went 6.50.
to deal with the ads. And that's $10 a month. Maybe I could just transfer it. Bear back.
FSTX. FSTX.
%? You're higher than 15% at 184? I mean, does it hurt to send me the link even if I don't join? At least that way I'll have it. I know if I have the link. Maybe I can... Do they accept PayPal? Low 20s? God, that makes me sick to think that what I am. I remember when I lost all the weight the last time and I got down in the 160s. I was down to like, I think it was like 13%. Even then, like, I still felt like I had a decent amount of fat in my stomach, which is why I looked anorexic for a little while, because I essentially cut my calories real bad just to see if I could get rid of it, and I never could. And then that's when all the issues in my life really started to happen. And then I had kids after those issues were fixed, and it's just been a constant battle. And now I'm getting old. I pulled my calf muscle back then when all that was going on. It's been an uphill battle, to say the least. And it's just an issue I've had my entire life. I've always been this little bit of overweight. And just food is my comfort zone. So it's like when I get stressed out about being a little overweight, it's hard to lose weight because all I want to do is eat because I'm stressed out about it. It's such a
JZX and Penny,
catch-22.
pass here 100 KTB, maybe if .35-ish.
Oh, this is isn't this that Jay Cutler guy? Doesn't he I know he doesn't own it, but doesn't he get sponsored by them? I remember getting some of their protein, I think, back in the day.
JZX and dollar.
Yeah, my favorite was just the On whey protein. They had this one, it's extreme milk chocolate, and you just mix that with water, and in the winter time, like if you were bulking or whatever, you could mix it with some milk. This shit tasted so good. Let me rephrase. It tasted so good when you're in weight loss mode, like when you're eating those kinds of foods. Like if you were eating like a fat ass and then you drank that, you'd probably think it's a little disgusting.
NTB. Stop B/E leftovers.
What's up with the freaking caps, man? Kind of sucking this year. At least OB, I guess, is getting his goal count. Have I tried keto? I have. I have one I love for milk, which is orange dreamsicle, tastes just like the ice cream pop. Is that from First Form? Because creamsicles are probably one of my is my favorite popsicle of all time. The strawberry shortcake ones are close. The ones with like the little, I don't even know what they're called. They're good humor. The strawberry shortcake, those are so good. One I use for lower cal, which is watermelon with water. Yeah, I used to have a BCAA drink that I would drink, and that one was, I would always either get the green apple or the watermelon. Those are pretty good. As far as keto, yeah, I've tried keto. I actually liked it, and it was actually pretty easy for me because a lot of what I eat is that, except for rice. I've been saying this my entire dieting life that I can't do rice, and that's actually what led me to If It Fits Your Macros, which is when I lost all my weight. That's what really helped me, was the If It Fits Your Macros. I would literally have my whole day of eating planned out before I even woke up. Like I would make my meals for the week, and I would plan out what I was going to eat every single day before I even woke up. Like I would do it the day before, so that way I just couldn't mess it up. I was like, this is what I get to eat, and that's all I would carry with me. That's all I would have. The only thing that could screw me up was I would always leave a couple hundred calories for at like after dinner. So if I wanted to, you know, have a healthy snack, or I actually had this protein cookie dough that I would make, and it was like 150 calories, and that would hit that dessert side of me perfectly. And but that was the only way I could ever get out of hand, was leaving myself those 200 calories to kind of do what I want. And if I got out of hand with it, which I never did, I mean, once you get into it and you're in that routine and you start to see the results, it's so much easier to stick with it. But keto, I don't know. The rice was really a big downfall for me. I just love rice. And I think the other downfall of keto was I was definitely like I got like a month and a half into it. I don't know. I started feeling nauseous all the time. I just did not do well not having the carbs in my system. Yeah, I need to get back to the meal planning aspect of it. It's just so hard with the kids because every night you don't know what they're going to throw at you. And it's some nights I end up making like 3 different dinners. And right now though, I bought all those sauces I was telling you guys about. I ended up getting pretty much all of them. And so now it's really easy for me to just toss 4 ounces of chicken, a 1/4 cup uncooked rice in the rice cooker, cook it 1-to-1 ratio on the rice. It comes out perfect. And then I just literally add about 2 tablespoons of one of those sauces and mix it up, and it's perfect. I mean, the rice is 150 calories per 1/4 cup. 4 ounces of chicken is like 100 calories. That's 250. And then the sauce is anywhere between like 50 to 100 calories per 2 tablespoons. So, I mean, you're talking about a 320 calorie meal, and it's just literally toss it in the rice cooker and hit start. Post-workout? Is this going to be a casein or casein, however you want to say it? Sold out, man. Hydrolyzed whey protein fractions, cross-flow microfiltered. It always cracks me up with their oh, so this is the orange dreamsicle stuff. Okay. It always cracks me up with the marketing that they do on these products. Here, I'll show you the ones I've tried. Make sure I'm not missing a trade first. That's kind of why we're here, right? All right, so there's 3 of them that I started with. I now have a notification for when the flavor's available. Yeah, I can't afford it. Like I said, man, I'm shit's getting a little tough at the moment, so I can't really splurge on that kind of stuff. I'm gonna have to just kind of tough it out for now. Rice and chicken's pretty cheap, so it'll help me. It's not like I'm going out buying salads and shit all the time. Anyways, don't judge me on this, but when I first had the idea, I wasn't about to go out and buy like 100 different sauces and try it. But I had got this one, which is just Walmart's brand of a Chipotle ranch. And it's called a dressing and a dip. And I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I was like, wow, just mixing this in with just plain chicken and rice, it did the job. And I was actually pretty happy with it. Yeah, I don't really eat salads either. Do you want to know why I eat salads? Because I like them. I actually enjoy salad. Then the next flavor that I tried was actually a Caribbean jerk, which that's the one I think. Which was this guy here. This is by Casey Masterpiece, but it's labeled as a 30-minute marinade. And this is the one that actually got me thinking I need to look for the sauces. And I don't remember who it was. I think it was Addedly that had mentioned like wing sauces. And I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that? And I already had this laying around because I would use this pretty frequently, which is Kinder's Teriyaki, which is also a marinade, but it says and sauce. So I tried this, and this was delicious. I've used it as a marinade and as a sauce, and it's always been really good, just like cooking it with regular, like chicken teriyaki type meals. And mixing it in there was no different. It tasted exactly like it had before, so I was pretty happy with that. So then that led me to go buy these other ones. This one is the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce. Keep in mind, these are all supposed to be wing sauces. This stuff is banging. It's so good. And you wouldn't think to mix it with rice, but mixing this with chicken and rice, oh my God, so good. Then the Asian Zing Buffalo Wild Wings sauce. Also, just this one's my favorite, the Asian Zing. It's got that sweet. It's if you've ever had like the Bang Bang shrimp recipe, it's kind of like that, but it has a little kick to it, and it's so good. It has a little zing to it. And I also tried this one, which I have another. I have to get them out. These were the ones in the fridge. I haven't opened the other ones yet. This is the Thai chili. It's sugar-free. I don't know if this is the brand that GDT had mentioned to me, G Hughes, but this one was really good. It's a wing sauce. It's Thai chili. I wasn't a huge fan of this one, but I'm not gonna not eat it. Like if it comes down to like I run out of the other ones and this is all I have, I'm gonna use it. It wasn't that bad, and it does have a kick to it as well. It's at heat level 2. And then I also had Buffalo Wild Wings mango habanero. I tried that one yesterday. I did not like it. My mom, she was like up in arms about how she would think she would really like it, so I actually just gave that to her. The calories on this one are 5 per tablespoon. It's actually definitely the lowest one. You can't even tell. It's not lacking any flavor, I'll tell you that. But in comparison to like the Asian Zing, this is 40 calories per tablespoon. This one's there it goes. No, it's per 2, it's 80. I think the Parmesan garlic is higher. Yeah, it's 130 per 2, which for obvious reasons. And put these back. I think I have 1 or 2 more 5 versus 40 for a whole meal. Come on now, 35 calories ain't gonna kill you. I can't. I just cannot grab this. Infomercial. Oh wait, there's more. Then I also got this sweet red chili. This is also supposedly a sauce and a marinade, but they have sauce first, so I had high hopes. But it's sweet red chili. I'm not really sure how that's gonna taste with rice, but I just saw it, and yeah, figured I'd give it a shot. And then here's another one by the G. Hughes guy. It's his version of Caribbean jerk. And I wasn't a huge fan of the Casey Masterpiece Caribbean jerk, so I was all for giving this one a try. And this one is 10 per tablespoon. So I'll tell you right now, though, it's been amazing. Like I've as you can see, I've opened up all those. So that's how many meals I've had, just that chicken and rice, where it's a quarter cup and 4 ounces of chicken. So it's been nice being able to do that. I do measure. That's like one of the biggest things for me, is being able to measure, because I know exactly how much I'm eating. Because that's my biggest problem, is throughout the day, like I'll grab a snack and I won't count that, because in my head, I totally forget that I even ate that, because it's just habit. It's just such a bad habit of mine to just eat. And I need to get away from that. Again, I mean, I've done it before and I know I can do it. I just have to get to it. 0 or almost 0. Yeah, I guess I get that. That's like when, if you remember back when Weight Watchers was a big thing and people would just eat unlimited amounts of vegetables. They would just like eat broccoli for days, but then they would still eat all their other stuff, but they would think that the broccoli just doesn't count because it was 0 points. It's like, yo, it's still calories. It's going to add up. SLNO 58.
SLNO up 158k.
Interesting. If it can move up through 320. Or just die with the spread. Or this up not sauce. It's no count. Yeah, I got you. I mean, that makes sense. Probably filled them up though. Well, that's the problem, is it was like the bigger people. So they were like eating, they were counting their calories per se, or points, and then eating like the broccoli. Like they would still be hungry from like the normal stuff that they were eating. So then they would just eat broccoli and like all the other, like corn, I think was like a low calorie or a low point one, but it was like they would just keep eating stuff like that. And corn is actually really high in calories, you know, even though it's supposedly good for you. Starting to think we're not going to get any trades. Yeah, corn, man. I love corn. I love like when you steam it, crabs. I love all of it. It's so like when you're dieting, it's one of those things. Like another one is bananas. Like bananas are so good. But one banana is usually like 150 calories, unless you're getting them real tiny ones. But even then, they're still 100 calories. It's like people don't understand that shit just adds up so quick. So quick. Yeah. So when they get the brown spots, that's when I make the smoothies out of them. I learned how to make the what do they call it? Slim. It's from Smoothie King. I can't remember the name. The angel cake. Angel smoothie. Yeah, it's just the Angel Food Slim. That's what it's called. I found like a mock recipe of it, and I made it once, and then I started like adjusting it a little bit, and it's really good. Yeah, but it's the slim one, so it has protein powder in it, and it uses I actually use monk fruit instead of the stevia stuff, and it's actually really good. Yes, smoothies don't really fill me up either. It's definitely, it's one of those like where I ate and I'm still hungry, but I could have something on the lower calorie side and healthy. Oh, bro, I do not drink my calories at all. And as I say that, I'm drinking my calories only because my mom got them for me. She got me the Pitch Blacks, the Mountain Dew Pitch Blacks. I told her I only wanted the zeros, but she found a bunch of cases, and it was their last like 3 cases that they had, and they weren't the zeros. So now I'm stuck drinking. I don't have to drink them, but this is my problem. But usually I just drink Coke Zero. I mean, you guys know that. I probably should get back into drinking more water, but I mean, to me, Coke Zero essentially is water. But now I'm going to have to start drinking more water anyway because I won't be able to afford the goddamn Coke Zero. I'm fucking broke. I'll just come rob GDT's whiskey rack and sell it. How'd you get your starting bankroll? Oh, you don't want to know.
Some backside.
CH trying again. The hell's going on here? Whoa, look at that spread.
Talk about low
THRX
spread.
A bit of a spread.
Yeah, just a little bit. Hit the ask, hit the bid.
LOL.
Like, I wonder if somebody like saw the price. It said 12.72 or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, let me mark it into that." Whoops. Worry about what? Someone stealing your whiskey? I gotta know where you live first, huh? Plus, they also have to go through you, unless you're at work. It's so funny. I feel like break-ins are becoming a little more moot at this point because, like, selling TVs really can't be that profitable anymore. I mean, think about it. Like, the small TVs, I'm talking by small, I mean like anything less than 60 inches. They sell for next to nothing now. Like, I was at Sam's Club, I think, the other day, and they had a 60-inch TV. It was like $480. I was like, I mean, granted, this is 12 years ago when I bought the 60-inch that we still use to this day. When they first came out, it was like when 60 inches were brand new. We paid like $2,400 for it. And this is with inflation. They're $480. I mean, you now are paying that $2,400 price tag on like these 85-inch TVs. It's insane. And it's not like you can break into someone's house and just walk out with an 85-inch TV. Yeah, I think whiskey would be the easiest, but I think even then, a lot of people wouldn't even know what they have. The people that are stealing that kind of stuff, they don't know what all that is and how much it's worth. Which is even worse, because then it's like, you asshole, I'd rather have just kept it. I don't think they're going to be picking through. What you should do is keep all the expensive stuff like in the middle area, and then put all the crap stuff in like middle end stuff. Like take the real crap stuff and stick it up top so they think that that's like the good stuff, and then like put some of like the mid tier stuff like in the front, but keep all like the really good stuff in the middle, because the odds are people in their brains, they're gonna think that it's either the good stuff's like readily available right in front of you, or it's the stuff you keep up top. Oh, nice. Is it going to be in the videos, or is it in like one of the other corners? See it? Nice. I was gonna ask you to send a picture, but I'll just wait for your... Well, you might not make a video today, huh? Assuming you didn't trade either. There was one earlier I thought you were gonna trade. I don't remember what it was. It was one of the bigger companies. I don't remember which one it was. Yeah. I want to trade every day, man. Watching David lately has been giving me FOMO out the ass. Because it's like, I can see why he's trading the ones that he does. It's just like, I just know that I can't add into things like he does if something were to like go stupid. And it just scares me. Yeah, I did. Like $600 in commissions. Insane.
AKAN. FUSN. FUSN.
RVNC up.
MLGO. MLGO. MLGLGO. MLGO. MLGO.
This LI looks like it's setting up to possibly go.
MLGO. MLGO.
Second to do some pops. Can you please go take a dump then?
MLGO. MLGO. AKAN.
I do that sometimes. I swear, it's like I'll leave to go do something around the house at like 11:30, And then, sure enough, that's when something pops.
FUSN.
Oh, it's a little spready too. Look, it didn't even print. It's not even showing the print. I was really hoping that sausage and eggs would wake me up, but it is not doing the job. Let's sit back down. I was hoping standing would help too.
AKAN. AKAN.
Did you see everyone talking about what Ray Lewis said? You're YOLOing. YOLOing
Like
what?
it?
YOLOing your your move to the bathroom? Or are you saying you're gonna YOLO it if it goes while you're taking a dump? Okay, I got you. Now I got you. I don't think it's gonna happen, man. It's pretty crap at the moment.
Up. $50 KTB. Woza, THX.
AKAN. AKAN.
Add in. Start. And they are going, 40K. SLNO cut B/E.
AKAN. AKAN. AKAN.
You back, Justin? How long do you take dumps for? I know sometimes I can be gone for 15 minutes. Gotcha. Power dumper. Usually, like if I have to go right before the bell, because dude, I swear, like every morning, it's like my body knows it's almost 9:30. Those I can be pretty quick with. It's more of a get the initial, the initial amount out, and then I can always come back later if I have to. Type of deal with that.
AKAN.
I can make a nice little run here going into like the end of March, which obviously I'm trying to do. It's just not, the market's not participating very, very well. I think I might switch brokers just to give myself the opportunity. on some of these tickers that we can't trade with IB. Commissions might be a little bit more, but at least I'll actually be able to play more and actually have legit chances at trades. To Guardian. They seem to be the best for locates and commission prices and everything. The only people I see not with Guardian that are short sellers are like gurus, because I think places like Cobra, places like that, they're kind of paying for those gurus to be with them. Yeah, you pay for locates there, but apparently they're really cheap. And I know that they're willing to work out affiliation deals. So like if I were to get someone to sign up, I would get $400, I think it is. Just up front. All they have to do, I think, is deposit and have it in there for a month. I think it is. Like, so as long as they stick around for a month with 25K in their account, or 30K, I think it is. But that's not the main reason. The other thing is, I think I and anyone who signs up under me gets half off all their locate fees. So like if it's like a penny a share, it would actually be half a penny a share, which is a pretty big deal. So anything that they list, you actually pay half of it, which is pretty cool. So I might end up going that route, because I mean, IB is nice because I don't ever have to worry about the whole locate thing, but there's so many tickers over the past couple years that I've seen where I'm like, I totally would have played that if I could have. Yeah, but if they're adding up over time and taking away from profits that I would have never had from IB, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, even if it's like 30, like right now, my commissions are probably like around 15%. Maybe because I trade smaller size, I'm not really sure. But even if it went up to like 30%, I mean, it's still 30% of money I'm making. It's not 15% of nothing, you know? It's kind of how I look at it. Yeah, I think I'm officially giving you guys the 15-minute countdown. I'll go to 12.
Pulling out a gun in response to a fist fight, it's a great way, just like this guy, to catch charges. Having been rear-ended, how important for you? 24/7 philanthropist, there are no YouTube, parking lot station. This whole thing began as road rage. These two guys apparently went into the same, parking lot. The one guy jump kicks, the other one knocks him down and then kicks him in the guts there. Well, that makes this guy get up and draw a gun out of his pocket, try to press the trigger according to the news story, but the gun didn't go off because he didn't disengage the safety. Now they're in a hand fight for the gun, and you can see the guy who pulled the gun is losing that hand fight indeed, and they're jawing at each other, I'm sure, and questioning each other's parentage and species. Now, the initial guy who was physically aggressive gets the gun away from the other guy, who then goes and grabs the original aggressor's hat. And now they're gonna talk about that and argue about it. He's gonna, tell him he wants his hat back and give it to him. Then he's going to call the cops. And what ends up happening here is the dude in the lighter blue shirt, the initial aggressor, when he was trying to safe this firearm, he actually had a negligent discharge, according to the news story. Police showed up, did see this video, and ended up arresting the man who pulled the gun and charging him with aggravated assault. There is some interesting stuff to talk about other than...
That's hilarious. Just goes to show you didn't know how to use the gun. The second guy. Well, neither did the first guy. He tried to frickin' straight up murder the other guy just for pushing him over. And he didn't even know how to get the safety off. I guess in his head, he's probably like, I'm about to kill this guy. He just totally forgot about it. Giddy that I have made $31 in interest this month. I don't even want to look at my statement from this month. It's not good. Whatever I made in interest, I gave back plus a lot. Plus a lot. Did you put 25 or did you put 30 in? Doesn't really matter, I guess. I was just curious about the interest. But yeah, did you see
Pulling out a.
did you see all the stuff about Tarkov? How they fixed all the stuff? Maybe put more in there. Nice.
1900.
I tell you, it is so nice getting all the kids together again. What's new with you guys?
Not much. I quit drinking, so.
Oh, that's great. How long's it been?
Today.
Oh, well.
Oh, what happened? Who broke the lamp?
Nobody. Now, kids, honesty is the best policy. If you're truthful, we won't be mad.
Really?
On God, go ahead.
I use swear words on the playground for street cred.
That's not what
We
I mean.
periodically sell our mother's household items to fund our stock market investments. Duh. I knew we were missing a chair.
What?
We use your Netflix account.
What?
Last summer, I jumped off the roof because I thought that I was Spider-Man and I accidentally landed on the family cat.
Oh, Whisker.
I thought he ran away.
Coyote came and scooped her up before we could bury her in the backyard.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I'm gonna start drinking again.
I tell you, it is so nice.
Dude, that girl is so funny. It's pretty damn hot too. This means it's gonna get lasered even more. Yeah, so they had the recoil update. Yeah. Not if you're sitting in a bush. Did you see my my picture I sent you from last night? I don't even know where the one of the guys, I didn't even know I killed him. I must have killed, honestly I have no idea. Unless it was one of the guys I searched and the dude took his dog tag. And then the other guy, I never searched his body because there was a guy just lurking. I think it was a third party. But yeah, I went to Old Gas. I literally went into that raid just looking for a scav with the blue backpack because I needed it for one of the daily quests. And I was getting ready to jump over the little gate where the ambulance is, and I hear a guy coming from like the mountainside, like over by like where the sniper scav is. And so I dome piece him. That was the first kill. And I back off to run around. And as I'm running around, 3 more guys come through the gate at the bottom of the hill. And I'm literally just standing out in the open. I was like, fuck, I'm dead. And so I start running back towards the first guy I killed. And I'm assuming that he was with them. I don't know. I thought that those 3 kind of like ran around, but I don't know. Maybe it was 2 different people, 2 different groups, so maybe a 3-man, and then that guy was by himself. I honestly don't know. But so I ran back, and I ran through the gate, and then ran back across the train tracks where they were coming from. They went up into Old Gas, and they did shoot me up pretty good. I had to repair both my legs.
PDD
they were
moving.
blacked out and everything. And then I ended up, after doing surgery in a bush, coming... What the heck? PDD is at 103? Jesus. I came back around and just kind of inched my way up, and I guess they heard me, and they started coming out looking for me. And that first guy I killed, I never got the loot, and I'm pretty sure that's where that first dog tag went. I think they took it because his gun was missing, but everything else was still on him. And so one of them comes like looking for me and walks right by me, and he essentially gives up. I'm like behind the ambulance and the bushes like next to the road. He went all through the bushes except for the one I was in, and then finally starts walking back up towards the dead body along the wall, and I one-piece him in the head. And then that makes the other 2 come out, and they still don't know where I'm at. They end up on the hill, like by the train track, because they think that's where I was. And I kill one of the guys on the hill, and then the other guy ends up looping through the factory doors or whatever right there, and then he ends up coming back through, and that's when I killed him. But I couldn't find that other body, the one up on the hill by the train tracks, because the guy, like I said, I think another party came, and I could hear him lurking in the bushes, and I was like, he must be able to see the body, so I didn't even bother trying to loot that one. Rat life, man. Dude, if you play Tarkov as a survivor game, like if that's your main objective you trade, I actually enjoy the game more that way. Like if you want to play Call of Duty type like stuff in Tarkov, like go for it, that's fine. But don't get mad when you get out survived, because I mean that's essentially the whole purpose of the game, is to survive. I mean, if you want to play Call of Duty, go play Call of Duty, you know? And that's, I mean, that, like, I used to play Counter-Strike, and that's what I would do. I would run around acting like a crazy kid, because that's kind of what you do when you're not holding corners and stuff like that. Like, and Call of Duty, like, I played Call of Duty for a little bit, and that's just what you do. Like, you go ape shit on people. But I'm not looking to do that in Tarkov. My goal is to survive. Last of Us? So, is that the fungi show? Somebody had mentioned it in Discord, a couple days ago, a few days ago, and I started watching it. If that's the one you're talking about, is that the one where the guy and the little girl? There's only 2 episodes out at the moment. Yeah. PlayStation game adaptation. You know, everyone was like, "Oh, it's such a good show," blah blah blah. Even you just said it's a great show. I mean, I'm at the point, like, through 2 episodes, which we just watched the second one last night, where I'm like, I could see how this could be good, but it's not good yet. So it's like, I'd like to see it keep going, and we'll see where it goes from there. I've already declared it the best video game adaptation ever. I don't even know. I've never played that video game, so I don't know. I never played PlayStation. I've never had a PlayStation. I never had an Xbox. I did have an Xbox, I'm not gonna lie. I did have it for like a year. I've always been a PC gamer. Hey, look, it's Garage Buff Trader in the building. Well, you only got 4 minutes anyway. I'm calling it quits at 12. Yeah, I'll be here probably till like 12:30, and I'm gonna go try to nap until my son gets home. But yeah, 12:30 is probably around my cutoff. I can't see myself not just falling asleep after that. These lights and the drinks and the food is the only thing that's been keeping me upright at this moment. I actually ran through Shoreline right before the stream started and finished a quest so that I'm now 23 and Peacekeeper is leveled up. It's an entertainment thing, man. He's also trying to trade, even though it's only for dollars, like he's trying to trade the tickers that they're all attempting to trade as well. Got to give it to the guy. I remember, what was it, for like a couple of weeks he tried options. Didn't go too well. Yeah, he is pretty entertaining. I feel like the people that are watching him are more of the Wall Street Bets crowd. Yeah, I wish I would have had my big loss live. That probably would have been one of my biggest ones. I could have made a nice thumbnail for it and everything. I mean, I could have did like a recap of it and still did that, but I'm not gonna lie, I was not in the mood. I knew I fucked up and I wasn't about to just talk more about it. I just wanted to forget about it as quickly as possible. Yeah, he's only losing $4 now because he lost like a couple thousand a couple times trying to play options. He went from trying to make like $10-20 a day all like to options where he was risking like $2,000 a day. It was so confusing. Yeah, he's back to trading for like pennies. We are small size. Oh, you mean compared to him? Yeah. Yeah, he literally gets in and out of trades for like to make $1. I remember checking like 2 weeks ago. He's back to doing that. But he's still promising to be to get to $1 million. He'll get there eventually if his people keep donating money to him. I just think it's funny that he completely like reset that number. You go back, you can see that he's definitely red from trading. There's no doubt about that. All right, I'm gonna shut the stream down. I'll be in the Discord for like the next half hour, and then I'm probably gonna take a nap. Obviously no trades today. I will see you all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all being here. GDT when he wins under $1. Oh, you're talking about Monkey, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you want to be here, I'll talk a little bit personal about my life when things slow down and what's kind of going on and why it sounds like I'm depressed, which I'm not really depressed. I'm just kind of annoyed and frustrated. But until then, peace out. All right, man. Yeah, I'll be on your stream, or well, hanging out in there anyway.
PLX.